I'm Erica Sipe. My husband is Todd Sipe. He is 47 and had a stroke back in September 2016. We're from Hickory, North Carolina. We have two small children, Marin and Breslin, age 10 and 5. And this was a complete shock to us. So the day of the stroke, my mom was visiting and he did not come down that morning. So I was just recovering from my breast cancer, and I went up to check on him around midnight or around noon, and he had locked the door and I couldn't get in, and so I thought, he just wants to sleep. So went back up about a half an hour later. The door was unlocked and realized that he was having a stroke all this time, and unlocked the door in the midst of it, and I found him and then called 911. Okay, so Todd is the owner of a commercial cleaning company, works nonstop. That was his life. He started this business 20 years ago and made a big success for himself. Would be out there every night at the buildings, checking and, talking to people and doing his thing. And then after the stroke, he was not able to talk, walk, sit up. They actually at one point told us to prepare that he was not going to make it. He was in ICU for quite a while, and then started making small progress, and then they thought, okay, he's out of the woods and he's going to be able to do stuff. And then after the hospital therapy, we were just left out with nothing. I had to find a hospital where he was going to get outpatient speech therapy, outpatient physical therapy, and OT. And I don't know, it was just like I was left to fight and figure out for myself what to do. Well, oh my God, what am I going to do? And that's when I started calling around. He was in an angry, frustrated state. He was, you could tell he was hurting. He needed the support, but he wasn't going to get it. The next available hospital to take him in was 2 weeks later. I finally did get him to a hospital where the speech therapist was wonderful, but it was the basic 1 hour a day speech that wasn't really helping. Communication was a breakdown. I mean, there was no way that we were communicating at first. And so I would write down things, simple words that he could understand, and kind of just fend for yourself, what kind of food do you want? What do you want to drink? Just the simple things. I'd have to shave him, bathe him. And it was all, he was very much self-centered. It's all about him right now. And so I knew, and that's the thing about Todd, is he's so determined that he's going to get better. And so I said, okay, I need to find some place that's going to make him or help him get better. Daddy tends to ignore the girls, and so they have kind of backed off. They're both seeing counselors now in order to just understand what's going on with Daddy. He keeps saying that once he's better, he'll get more involved. And he's practicing saying their names, and I think, he misses them, but he just wants to get better. And so their relationship is kind of severed right now, and I think it's going to take time.
Mm-hmm.
I think when Todd comes back and sees them, hopefully that'll trigger some kind of connection. And my 5-year-old who's learning the same words as Todd, maybe they'll be able to get a rapport going where they can practice words together.
Yeah.
I don't know.